ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News. Each week we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve and the community. My name is Dietrich and I'll be covering for James again this week, but don't worry, he'll be back very soon. Anyway, let's get on with the news. While last week introduced a brand new major update for Team Fortress 2, this week saw the start of a brand new event, this time in the form of a contest. Named the TF2 Tomb Contest 2014, the competition sees Valve and Square Enix team up to see how the TF2 community fares at creating their own promotional items for the upcoming Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris game. While Valve usually design, create, and release promotional items for third-party games all by themselves, they're now allowing community artists to upload their own Tomb Raider-themed items to the Steam Workshop, where they will be judged by Valve and the community before potentially being added into the game. In total, 3 classic Tomb Raider-themed items will be added to the game as genuine drops for those pre-ordering the upcoming game, and as purchasable items from the Manco store. The contributors responsible for the items added to the game will receive a huge number of free games, including nearly the entire Tomb Raider and Square Enix back catalogs, which also include titles from the Final Fantasy, Deus Ex, Hitman, Legacy of Kain, Just Cause, and Thief franchises, among others. The competition is set to run until November 20th, after which Valve will select the winners before announcing them on December 2nd in order to have them ready in time for the release of Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris on December 9th. Even though only 3 winners will receive prizes, runner-up entries may also be selected, and while they won't receive prizes, they will still have their items added to the game and to the store, potentially providing users up to 25% of the revenue from each individual sale. If you're looking to take part, be sure to check out the announcement post over on the Team Fortress 2 blog alongside the competition page, which features all the legal details you may want to read before submitting any item. Let's just be thankful there's no weird talk of ethics, unlike some we've seen. An update to Team Fortress 2 released a day later introduced some important fixes for bugs and exploits that have plagued the Carnival of Carnage Halloween map for the past week and a bit. The fixes include preventing curses triggering during the bumper car minigames, stopping teleporters and buildings from being built in the spawn rooms, and removing all projectiles and sentry gun ammo once players are teleported to the middle of the map for Marasmus's curses, among others. Another update released on Friday slightly improved the texture quality of the base exteriors in Asteroid, while fixing a few more Halloween-themed bugs. A bunch of other improvements and other bug fixes were made with all 3 of this week's updates, so be sure to check out the changelogs if you're interested in learning more. On Thursday, a new blog post to the Source Filmmaker website revealed third-party character creation program Fuse now supports easy importing and exporting of 3D models to the SFM. By using some listed tutorials and the new import-export functionality, it should be easier than ever to get brand new or edited models working within the Source Filmmaker, hopefully easing the creative process even further for those interested in using the tools. As announced last month, the next 6 pages of Issue 1 of the Half-Life: A Place in the West community comic were released on Monday. Unlike the first 3 pages released in October, these new pages actually feature dialogue, meaning the comic story can finally get rolling. In these early pages, we are introduced to Albert Kempinski, a man on the hunt for the individuals responsible for kidnapping his daughter. These pages are definitely a slow burn as we get to understand the characters, their motivations, and the current time period within the Half-Life universe. If the announcement last month piqued your interest, you'll probably want to head on over to check the new pages out for yourself, and be sure to check back on November 10th, 2014 for the next update. Given the fact that these first few pages will have been released a week ahead of the next patch, it's entirely possible to anticipate that each new update will be released on a week-to-week basis every Monday, but we'll just have to wait and see. Before we close this episode, we'd like to extend our annual birthday wishes to Valve's co-founder and managing director, Gabe Newell, who turned 52 this past Monday. Happy birthday, Gabe! Hope you got loads of presents and got to sleep in past midday. Here's to many more years. And that's a perfect opportunity to wrap up this week of Valve News. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you enjoy our content, be sure to join the conversation over on the ValveTime.net forums and to share our videos with your friends. Thanks for watching and bye for now.